You're live. Hey guys. Hey guys, I think I found a glue. Mysterious winds. God, it has been a busy couple weeks. Well, first things first. Well, I can't. Oh, I can't. Okay, no, I have to hold tab every time I want to interact with chat. Great. At least I can still see it. It said this game had controller support. Anyway. First things first. Yeah, so last weekend we had an event at work, big, 2-day concert on both Saturday and Sunday, so I had to work both days. Technically, I did have some time on Sunday where I could have streamed, but I just needed that time to relax, spend some time with Jess, and, not go insane. It sucks that this timer still counts up while the game is paused. Now you can see just how long it took me to prep stream. But since Jess is starting a new work schedule, where she's going to be working Saturdays now, Saturdays is going to be my new stream time rather than Sundays. I should put that in the. Well, I've already updated my stream schedule on Twitch. Let me just put that in the description of the video. Which doesn't exist. Period. Okay. Yeah, with summer winding down, well, not weather-wise, but school-wise. Summer was winding down, and so work just gets a lot busier. We get more events, and we've got students coming in. Oops. I've probably already given too much personal info away about where I work on stream, but I work at an event center that's owned by a college campus. So that explains a lot about my schedule and why it's so erratic. The weather these past couple weeks, this past month, honestly. Sometimes I forget. Oklahoma's a desert. It's been uninhabitable. Like, it physically hurts to be outside. It's, it's over 100 degrees. It's been like between 110 and 100, maybe over 110 depending on humidity or whatever. And it's like it's a wet 100 degrees. It's not a dry heat. And usually when people make that excuse of like, oh, it's something, it's 80 degrees, but humidity, it's gonna feel like 90. No. It's over 100 degrees, and the humidity adds just that much more discomfort to it. It's insane. And I'm sure you've heard me complain before that my car's AC is broken. So I'm having to drive home in, sopping 100-degree weather without any AC. Just have to roll the windows down and bear it. And I've gotten used to it. That's fine. But earlier this week, we come home to a text from our landlord saying, "Hey guys, sorry, the power's out. It'll probably be fixed by 10 p.m." And so we're just there, after getting off of work, exhausted, in a pool of sweat, just defeated, just utterly defeated. Now, thankfully, before we had packed up our things and our pets and just gone to a friend's house to spend the evening, they happened to get it fixed at around 7. So we didn't have to. Oh, it was a little. Maybe it was 6:30. Either way, it wasn't quite that long, that bad. So yeah, that's been life. So even though I'd like to do this more often, I'd like to do video editing more often, any free time I get I'm just dead. And I don't feel like doing anything. So oh no. That's the camera? That can't be right. That can't be right. Well, let's see if it's faster on the mouse. No? What? Oh. Oh, okay. Why even have the controller option if this is how fast the camera moves? Holy hell. I'm dead serious. I'm holding the joystick as far as possible, and this is how the camera moves. Why is that the sound? Space is flop. Left mouse is launch, and scroll wheel obviously zoom. Is there a way to turn checkpoints off, or you just have to... Oh. Oh, you let go. Oh no. What? I've apparently got double jumps. I've apparently got triple jumps. You can... Okay, there's a... Wait, so if I just jump like this and then like this... Oh, wow. Seems like flop, the spacebar just makes me go straight up no matter what. If I go 1, 2, sideways. 1, 2, sideways. I am flying. I'm falling! Really don't like the noises. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. I booted up the computer. I was like, I'm not really feeling Tears of the Kingdom or Street Fighter at the moment. I figured it's been a while. Uh-oh, that's... Yep. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I didn't realize that because I had touched the ground, I could have saved that. Wait, so that angle really does depend on where the camera is. Because when I was like this, and I go down, then he goes straight up. If the camera's like this, then it's sideways. Just trying to do this gently here. Fine. No problem. Cool. So, like, I guess I want to keep the camera at a 45-degree angle. Stay. Okay, I saved it. Okay, as long as you, like, touch the ground before you start falling, you, like, get your jumps back. Much like, egging on, landing on a specific end of the fish makes it flop in ways you wouldn't want, in unpredictable ways. Didn't realize we'd get fish voice lines. Oh my god, I'm a legend. Did you see how I saved that? Fuck me? Fuck me? Okay. Well, there it is. Couldn't save that one. Nice. Okay, touching the wall did not reset my jumps. That is good to know. I have already flopped 100 times. Okay, so that was still 3. I don't need to be relying on the flops as much, but like mid-air changing your angle kind of sucks. So it's nice to just always have the straight vertical flop as a backup. Oh, nice. I'm stuck on the sign. This game could really use a guy saying, "Don't give up, fish," 20 times. Yeah. Oof, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut. Don't worry, Egg. I'm sure you'll get it eventually. I mean, fish. Don't worry, fish. Not like this. Okay. But the way this terrain is, it's almost impossible to, shit ass. To just launch like this normally. Because you're just always gonna get stuck. So that's why I'm you know, 99% of the time using the straight vertical flop to just get started. Maybe I should be a little more careful about how I what? I only jumped twice. Where did my third jump go?
Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die.
There we go. We've got our own voice clips. Maybe I should make those a little cheaper just for this game so you can spam them real good. Cool. I figured because they already are fairly inexpensive. See what I mean? That just didn't go anywhere. Stay. What do you mean? Okay. If I flop right before letting go of the mouse, I seem to get a pretty good launch. So I'm going to do this, then... Yeah, that's not so bad. Okay, need to be a little more careful here. So we're going to do very light nudges. Is that slippery? Do you think this is going to be slippery? I don't think they'd be pulling out the slippery stuff just yet. Okay. Boing. Okay, we're just gonna do a big launch up there. Easy. We're gonna beat this game in no time. The words pride comes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall, echoing in my mind. Actually, don't like that angle. Bullseye. Okay, terrain change. Big jump. Time to relax. See if we can... Oh, the game doesn't let me look up. I can't look up to see what's up ahead. See the rest of the game. Fuck. Oh, I just didn't see how steep that was. Let's do another big launch. Surely. Wow. Couldn't have gone better. And now we don't have the jaunty fisherman music. Ah, shit. Okay. Saved it. Sure, that's how that should have worked. Okay, okay, okay. No. Okay, that's fine. Felt like this should have been a little bit stronger. Oh, shit. I overcorrected. I really didn't need to. Are you ready for tomorrow's D&D session to be just the combat in the House of Mirrors? Are you fucking kidding me? I feel like the launches are a little inconsistent. No. Well, there we go. Speedrun? Speedrun? No. Okay, I'm surely I can just like whoop. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to get too saucy with it. You can get like some really good launches though. How could a House of Mirrors be boring? And how could anything be boring when you've got Fithrethiel's wide eyes staring at everyone and Homefrith inspecting the dust? Because I don't know exactly how the mirrors are going to operate. Don't want to give too much away about my strategy, but I do have something in mind to deal with the mirrors. That was a little too much. Be really nice if you could just not flop around after landing, fish. Try not to lose sleep over this session like last time. I'm sure it'll be great. I mean, I haven't... Here's the thing. I haven't been, you know, disappointed by any of the sessions. They've all been fun. Even if they might not have gone... I guess it's something I'll need to keep in mind when I run... when Jess and I run our campaign, is that even if it might not have gone how we wanted, as long as it was fun for the players... Ah, shit. These rocks. Fuck do I... Okay, we got over. I said the thing. Got over it. Why was that one such a big jump all of a sudden? You prefer prepping dungeons way more than storylines? That's fair. Oh god. Damn. Alright, I think this is the farthest we've made it. Not bad. Not bad. Guess there are some benefits to being a fish. I don't know, I guess I kind of expected the fish to be more slippery. And, well, not complaining.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
Okay, I was wondering, can I just keep going down? Well, them's the breaks. This is the way of the fish. What goes up must flop down. feel like my launches might be a little too much sometimes. Okay, thank God that counted as ground. Oh my God. Never mind trying to play it safe, holy shit. That's always fun, not being able to see. What the fuck? Next checkpoint up ahead, maybe? Don't. Okay. Not gonna do a big launch. Just a couple of normal jumps. So I don't know if I really want to switch up the strategy that much right now. Oh, wow. Just didn't get any height off of that. Running into the problem where I keep running out of room on the mouse pad. Hey guys, I think I found a glue. This rock specifically. Okay. Managed to keep it together. Okay, had to just send it. Alright, this is where we fell last time, I'm pretty sure. We tried to launch over onto this one and just went past it. Okay. What was that bounce? Okay. What the fuck is this? Expect me to climb a log? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, we've tried precision. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I understand the point of the net. You, like, can't stop on it. You can't, like, take a break. But it does refresh your jumps. So you can just sort of jump as soon as you hit it before you fall through it. Okay. Okay. That was greedy. That was so greedy. Damn it.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better.
Those quotes at those moments are actually perfect. Dang, didn't realize I just completely whiffed. Oh, that didn't refresh. Oh, god dang it. I misclicked and pressed the camera button instead of the jump button. Oh, I really thought. The fish is grunting sometimes. It's just going, oh. Oof. Ah. In addition to the slimy fish sounds. Oh. I didn't expect it to slide so much on that one. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cursed. So it does seem there's like a checkpoint mechanic. I can press the checkpoint button, though I'm scared to use it. Because I don't want to get to the end and then it'd be like, ah, you beat the game, but you used a checkpoint that one time, so it didn't count. Go back and do it with that checkpoints, loser. Yeah, I don't want to get the bad ending. Real fish heroes don't need checkpoints, that's right. Okay. Holy crap, what a launch. Oh, that's not where I thought I was at all. Fuck.
I'm crushing your dreams and dashing your hopes.
You're climbing a mountain with a hammer and no ropes. Glad I figured out this launch early on. Because catching back up would be a nightmare without it. What do you mean? Okay. That way. Just okay. Fine. We're going that way. You asked for it. Why was that such a big jump? What the hell? Stay. Thank you. When it lands on the tail, it's just... There's no telling what's gonna happen. Go anywhere. All right. Saved it. Sort of. Okay, I knew I'd get stuck on that fence. Glad I opted for a little reset. Oh. Holy crap. No, I didn't get caught by the net at all. Okay.
I'm crushing your dreams and dashing your hopes.
Oh, we got the same one 2 times in a row. Feels more tense than the egg game. Well, I don't yet. It doesn't yet feel as intense as the egg game to me. Where's my third jump? Where I... Where did my jump go? Why did I only get 2 jumps that time? Shit. This game is kinda rage bait. Sure. The whole point of this genre predates the term rage bait. Damn it. Like, Bennett thought it wasn't even the first one to do it. You've got, you know, Octodad and I Am Bread. I mean, maybe he was the first to do it with Quap. Quap's a classic. Yeah, I guess I did miss the pun in Rage Bait. My bad. God, there's like screen tear happening right in the center of the screen where my focus is on the most. Okay. Being a little reckless. Thanks for joining. I'll see you tomorrow. The Threthriel is ready. Okay. So my goal is to do a launch to the top of the log, reset my jumps, and then hopefully, pardon me, get onto that rock there. Yeah, didn't really get a reset there. Oh God. Maybe I shouldn't be so afraid of this log. Maybe the rocks are fine. Or maybe the logs are fine. Oh, get on the rock. What is all the flopping? I mean, it's a fish. Yes, I get it, but... That's fine. Okay. This part. These rocks seem pretty friendly. Nothing dangerous here. Great. That's exactly what I was afraid of. That's why I did a tiny jump first, and then when I saw that the tiny jump did literally nothing, I was like, okay, slightly bigger jump. And then I went past the entire rock. That was so stupid. That was an easy part to... That was an easy... I would rather have fallen down on a difficult obstacle so that I could have learned, you know, how better to approach that obstacle rather than wasting an attempt on a flat rock. Is there any save point in this game? There seems to be a checkpoint system, but I'm not sure if I want to use it. Because that kind of goes against the spirit of body in games. The only checkpoint is the skill and knowledge that I gain from playing it and getting better at it. But won't it be hard finishing it this way? Yes, it will. Oh, shit. Okay. Saved. Saved. Even if I do finish it without the checkpoints, I will probably then want to go back and attempt finishing it without them. You know. I thought I'd be stuck on the fence there. Okay. I would then probably just want to go back and do it without them, just to prove I can. Difficult doesn't always mean bad. Shit. That was the way I failed these rocks the first time. That didn't reset my jumps? Oh, all the way back. Failing isn't always losing. A lot of the time, failing is learning. And also, I kind of like things to be difficult. Things are too easy, I get bored. Oh wait, I didn't need that. Didn't need that. Oh, I panicked. I was fine and I panicked. See, when you fail like that, it's always important to analyze why you failed. You know, know what you did wrong so that you don't do it next time. I mean, that's how you get better at anything. Any skill or video game. Instead of, you know, it's also a thing, though, easy makes boring. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Something I try to do whenever I'm playing fighting games is after a match that I lose, or even a match that I'd win, if there's a certain interaction that I wasn't happy with, I'll look back and see, you know, what I could have done differently. Or like, if there's some information I didn't know, it's like, oh man, I don't know how to get past this character's move, you know, Ken's Jinrai kicks or whatever. Be like, okay, it may seem like Ken can just kick me over and over again and there's no gap, but turns out there is like a... Oh, that was not what I should have done. I knew my angle was off, and I tried to correct it, but I should have corrected it by going sideways or forward, but I corrected it by pressing the flop button, which just goes straight up. So I wasted a jump and doomed myself. And that's something that I noticed, because recently I was watching someone, it was a coworker, play Breath of the Wild for the first time. And anytime they got stuck, and when I say stuck, I mean they'd be presented with a puzzle, they would try one thing, and then when that one thing didn't work, they would be like, how do you do it? How do you solve it? And I'm sitting there like, what? Just try a different thing. Or, you know, I mean, I didn't say that, but that's what I'd be thinking. I'd be like, have you ever come across a puzzle before? But I guess just with the way things are nowadays, with like AI, everything needs to like everybody expects a solution instantly. What would I say about Hellblade P1? Is that a game? Because I do not recognize Hellblade P1. then instead of giving them the answer to the puzzle, I would usually, you know, try to nudge them in the right direction. Be like, hey, you notice that thing, that box? Where have you seen that box before? And it'd be like a, you know, a metal box. Then you could use magnesis to lift the box in Breath of the Wild. Like, use the information that the game has given you. And even if the game hasn't given you any information, try more than one thing. It is a game. Well, having never played it, I don't have any thoughts on it. Oh, thank God that reset my jumps. Maybe that's a strat. Maybe don't try to settle on those rocks and just use them as jump refreshers. Alright, I think right there's a gap, and that's where we fell. So, let's not do that this time. I'm just gonna skip that gap completely. Just like we're gonna skip this obstacle completely. Okay. What do you say we go for that log right there? Easy. Actual name of the game is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, but it's a part 1, so I said P1. Yeah. I assumed it was part 1. I should have just said part 1, but you never know. I mean, with games like Player Obscure Expedition 33, I don't know what... Game names be weird. You got Persona 5, but anytime you see Persona 5, it's just P5. So I just said P1 to keep it simple, not assume anything. Oh, please be ground. Okay. Crates, huh? Trains, hard hats. Alright, now we get into only up territory. I really don't like those crates. Can I just, like, get on top of that and then do a big launch to get on top of that? I think that'd be doable. Yeah. There we go. That seems much easier than trying to meticulously and very precisely land on one of those on those crates over and over and over again. That sounds like hell. Okay, now let's meticulously and precisely land on these rocks over and over again. Okay. Pretty good. Getting more and more slanted as we go. Yep. Okay, let's just get off of here. Oh, that's just think of it like a big log. Fuck. Oh, we got it. I was worried that that didn't refresh my jump, but I think landing on that tiny little ledge right there did it. Cannonballs, huh? Okay. Oh no, please. I really needed to get into that tricorn hat. Okay. Jeez. Dang, I know I can make that jump with the right angle. There we go. Right in the hole. Okay, should probably be a little more careful. I'm getting a call. Not now. I am a little busy. Oh shit. Okay. Well, thanks for joining. It was fun talking to you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down. Slow down there. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Saved it. God, why was it rolling? It's a fish. Oh shit. Where are you going? Oh fuck, I could... Changing the camera angle on the fly is tough. Dang. Geez, you really fly with that strat. Oh, they left a voicemail, I can only imagine. Oh, I messed that up. The only problem with that strat is it leaves you without a, anything. Wow! Damn! Speedrun for this game must be instant. Ooh. Ah, damn it. Once again, changing the camera angle. Oh, okay. Missed by a mile. I was like, well, God, 'cause you really do get crazy height out of that. Damn. Alright, I should probably stop messing around. But like, if I master those launches, just think of the possibilities. What? Dude! I definitely landed on that platform and then rolled a good bit, and then I didn't get any jumps back? Was it because I was holding the mouse button? Really wish I could look up. Oh my god. What the fuck do you mean by that? Thank you. Okay, made it back. Oh, that was weird. My tail just went in a random direction. Okay, made progress. Back to the tricorn hat. Okay. Where are we going from here? I might need to take a bathroom break pretty soon. Oh, great. Love it when that happens. We're back. It's gotten a bit darker outside. It's a little better. Okie doke. Where am I going from here? Just that way? Just that way. Yeah, I don't need to mess with those compasses. Pretty sure I can just do this. Now the cannonballs. Land on that. Oh, we did not reset my jumps. Okay, that's fine. We're still good. I just want to get on top of the cannon. so I can get a good launch onto the balls. I could also just attempt to take the net the whole way through, but I feel like the gaps are slightly larger this time around. Maybe being on the cannon is not such a good idea. Yeah, I'm kinda stuck. Is this is when I use the checkpoint? Okay, no, I got it. Okay. Oh no. Hmm. Okay. Small wheels or big wheel? How to tackle this? Kinda wanna take the big wheel. Well, there we go. It's like, does this thing not actually turn? Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I don't have a correction. No! Wait, what? I don't have another jump. Why do I sometimes get 4 jumps? What the fuck? Well, the power of the double launch is great. It is too much for one person to bear. Okay. Probably wasn't as dangerous as I thought, but yeah. Can't be too careful. Ooh. Okay. We're back. Sorry for not saying anything during that. Trying to keep pretty focused. Oh, there's no center to that one. That's fun. Wheelbarrow. Okay. Girders. Oh, fun. Keeping track of your jumps here is really difficult. It's hard to tell exactly where you land. Newspapers. Dumpster. Shit. I way overshot that dumpster. And then I even had 3 jumps to try to correct it, but I was already a little too far gone. What the fuck was that? Why'd I go straight up? Nope. Just trying to see if I can make a shortcut. Okay. Definitely getting better at that part. What the fuck? Okay. We're getting to that point in the difficult climbing game where it's all focus, no talking. Let me see. Oh. Oh, I was under it. Shit. So during last weekend's event that I was working, so the tour came in, their load-in was on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday were both show days. So I get there on Friday, you know, it's basically my normal office hours, but I'm there helping with the load-in, or at least making sure they have what they need. Because they've got their own, you know, labor call. They've got stagehands to help with most of the heavy lifting. But one thing my boss likes to do to save money is to not have any of the union labor do the forklifting for the load-in, like getting road cases and stuff off of the semis. So he just has either me or my coworker do it, because, you know, he doesn't have to pay us as much. And it's all right. Like, I am forklift certified. I know how to drive a forklift, but I don't do it often enough. God damn it, just stay still. I don't do it often enough to do it with the same speed and precision that these guys do, these loaders. Because they just... Oh, God. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Because, like, it's stressful when you're there, when you're in the forklift, and they're expecting you to go... They're expecting you to go to at breakneck speeds because, you know, the load-in's got to get done. You got to get all the stuff inside so you can set up all the stuff and get the lights and the speakers and everything. But, like, you know, the way I learned to do a forklift was safely and carefully. I'm not like out on the floor all day putting pallets at the top of, you know, at the top of 2-story tall shelves. So, like, you think, oh, you get to sit down all day in the forklift, nice and easy. But no, that's some of the most stressful work I've done. Because, like, you make one wrong move, and suddenly some, you know, suddenly some of their very expensive equipment is broken, or worse, somebody gets injured. Okay, that was a little risky, but we got it. We're back here. Land on that barrel. Oh, I didn't land on the barrel? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna need a replay of that. The triple jump. Even when I wasn't on the forklift, there are 1,000 other things I have to do in my, you know, regular day-to-day duties. And also the duties of just being one of the house personnel while the show is there, having to set up their stuff in our facility. So, you know, their production manager is usually gonna have some questions for me, or like, hey, do you think we can get some extra staging here, or whatnot? You know, requests like that. Which I usually have to deal with a lot of that as soon as they get in the door, because, you know, they get into the facility and it doesn't look exactly how they envisioned it. You know, even though we set up everything to their specifications. There are all, you know, thousands of variables that happen with any show. So I do all that. I'm running around, making sure they've got what they need. And I finally have a moment to breathe, to just, like, get to my office, maybe answer some emails. Or you know, just have a moment to sit down at least. And not 5 minutes go by, and then my boss comes in. He's all huffy. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, then before I even have a chance to answer, he's like, "You should be out there keeping an eye on things." And apparently, while I was sitting in my office, one of the riggers had dropped a motor chain down from the ceiling, down from the catwalk, which is very dangerous and not something that should ever happen. But these riggers, they are, you know, they go through extensive training to be riggers, because they're climbing up in the ceiling, sometimes with no harnesses on, just because of the difficult spots they have to get to. And they earn like upwards of $40 an hour depending on the job, you know, and then like 80 if it's overtime. Literally $80 an hour sometimes. These guys are insane. But it's worth it for the dangerous work that they have to do. Sorry, noticing now it's suddenly getting too bright outside. But my boss is getting mad at me because they messed up and, you know, something dangerous occurred. And I'm thinking to myself, well, I really don't want to... How do I cancel this? Okay. And I'm thinking, like, what am I gonna do? Catch the chain? Wag my finger at these guys who've gone through months of training to be able to do what they do? Like... If I had been out there supervising, what would have happened differently? If they need me, they know where to find me. Because my office is literally just like, you've got the arena, and then the hallway that leads out to the arena from the loading dock. My office is in that hallway. So, they'd be passing by my office constantly anyway. God forbid I take a moment to sit down and sip some coffee. Okay. Doubloons. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that should just be my new strategy from now on. Just get on the golden doubloon, that first golden one, and then do a double launch over to the tricorn hat. Ooh, that was a bad angle. Oh, never mind. Where? Okay. Didn't know where the other jumps went. I guess I didn't technically touch the ground. Oops. Okay. Now this again. Last time I thought I landed on the barrel, but didn't. Okay. I have the strat. If I'm locked in a, like, holding a direction I don't want to, if I instantly do the flop after I launch, it cancels all the momentum from the launch. So that will be my, my safety there. Please land. Thank you. Okay. Dumpsters were where we failed last time. I overshot this dumpster by a mile. Or was it this one? Either way, I overshot the dumpsters by a mile. What if we just aim for that bundle of trash cans, right? Or trash bags instead? Cans, girder. Fuck. Okay, no, I got it. No, I don't got it. It's so hard to tell. The getting the perspectives right, it is so hard to tell if you're above something or not sometimes. God damn it. Why did that count as resetting my jumps? I just smacked the fish into a wall. I really thought I had that one. I touched the ground, then I jumped twice, and then I didn't have another jump. Where, pray tell, did my other jump go, game? The perspective almost fucked me there. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was freaky. Oh my god. That was the stupidest thing I could have done. Ugh. I was like, oh, I shouldn't jump too far on that one. Undercorrected. Are you kidding me? Okay. I needed a more sideways angle. Oh, nice. But couldn't turn the camera fast enough to get it. That part's definitely not as stressful anymore. Especially after dealing with, like, the barrels and everything. It's getting a little easier to be precise with my jumps. That one was a little risky. Oh, where are you going? Up there. That's where. Tricorn hat saved me. I was worried that didn't reset my jumps for a second there. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Wow. Fuck. After that perfect launch, too. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay. Ooh, scary. These oil drums. Oh, what? What is... I don't get what is wrong with the perspectives there. That looked to me like I was going to jump straight onto the top of that dumpster. Well, I've run out of recent stories to tell, at least. Holy shit. Oh my god, I misclicked, dude. That was supposed to be the camera. I hate when you're trying to do, one thing I still need to learn is that when you're just trying to do light launches just across the small platform you're on to reposition yourself, I had to predict how that's gonna go, because sometimes it just won't budge at all, and other times the slightest launch will propel you just off the entire platform. Oh no, what the fuck? Okay. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? That is not the way to correct that. Oh my god. That worked last time. Stupid camera. It may seem like there's a lot of surface area, but it's like really easy to, I don't know. Really easy to just launch yourself into a gap, I guess, considering that I've done it like 3 times now. Shoot. I'm starting to hit things on my, my desk with my... Whoa, 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 where did the world... Where did the world go? What the shit? The world disappeared, and so did all my jumps. Very classy. What? Strangely enough, I thought I was safe. Okay. I just missed completely. Okay. Whatever. Strangely enough. Wow. Right at the beginning. Maybe I should keep the stream short today. But I was gonna say, it almost feels like it almost feels more intuitive than egging on now that I've gotten used to it. Because like in so many instances, I'll do a thing or I'll launch it at a certain angle and it will go where I expect it to go. That was something that was always difficult with egging on, is with that point of the egg, and with trying to reposition your egg right before you jump. You didn't know if you were going to, if it was going to actually work, if you were going to actually align yourself how you wanted to until it happened, or didn't. But I feel like in this case, most of the time, when I make a correction, it'll correct in the way that I expected it to. Oh my god. Like it may ricochet off of the piece of ground that I launch myself into, but it still goes in the angle that I expect it to when I make the launch. Oh! I thought the game had suddenly turned into a... I thought it had suddenly turned into a horror game, and something came out of that tank and grabbed me. Holy hell. Where... Tricorn head save me. One of these days, I'm gonna get the double launch so perfect that I overshoot this this platform. Oh, that where? No, not this again. Don't let the world disappear for no reason. Okay. God, that was a bit more than I expected. Having flashbacks to that suddenly grabbing me. My tail just getting... my tail just got caught on the handle, I think is what actually happened. But holy crap, that was frightening. Oh, shit. That way, huh? Okay. Oh. Why does that keep happening there? God, you'd think those oil drums are like safe because there's just so much area to fall back on, but that there's just nowhere to stop. You just keep slipping and sliding down. Okay, well, that jumps. Oh, that was bad. But we got it. We salvaged it. Splat. Okay. Ooh, remember that thing I said last time about overshooting this? Ugh, god damn it. I don't know how I didn't manage to get a launch like I normally do. I keep thinking to myself, alright, this is where I'll cut it off and then I'll stop the stream. But then I was like, well, maybe one more attempt. Maybe I'll just go until I get another chance at this, or I'll just go until, you know, I'll just... Because each time I fall down... Well, maybe I shouldn't open my big fat mouth. I'm gonna say, each time I fall down, I get better at getting back up. It definitely seems like I get better every time. I do wish there was a clearer indication of when you got your jumps back. Ooh, because there definitely have been some instances where I just couldn't tell. Or it seemed like I hit the ground when I hadn't. Ooh, I accidentally did a double launch there on accident. That could have been bad. I was trying to not accidentally aim for the gap between the cargo boxes. Train cars. Okay, let's slow down. Let's slow down. Not zigzag here. Oh, no, please. Let's not get our tail stuck again either. Okay. My hand is starting to fall asleep. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Little bit risky, but we got it. Because like with here, I don't want to linger on the barrels too long because I can slide down. So my usual strategy is to jump the instant I land to refresh. And then Well, like jump the instant I land so that I don't risk sliding or altering my position, and then just, you know, launch over to the next platform, jump the instant I land, and then keep going. But the problem is if I'm basing it on just cold reading it and estimating when I'm going to land or when I see the fish stop moving or jolt, indicating that it has impacted something. But the problem is sometimes that impact is a wall, even though it looks like it should be the, you know, a floor. So like this strategy is safe for not accidentally getting stuck somewhere and then wasting all your jumps trying to get out of a crack or a crevice. But then also I run into the problem of if I'm jumping the instant I land, I might accidentally use my third jump before I land and screw myself that way. Okay. This time I'm just going to launch from this newspaper to the dumpster. Don't know why staying on the dumpster was so hard. Okay, let's go for the cans. Not enough. Invisible wall. Invisible wall. You could really fly. A task of this game would be crazy. Okay. I think that's where I'm going to stop it. I've got some other chores to get done and then cook dinner. But, thanks for joining. That was, it was fun. It's so weird. For some reason, sitting down and playing, like, Street Fighter or Tears of the Kingdom was feeling stressful for me. And so I was like, I'm just going to take out the stress, play a new game, doesn't matter how I do. And this is the game I choose. Is a rage game. I'm looking that way because that's where chat is for me instead of right there. Because this is between the two monitors. You got game, chat, camera. Anyway. Yeah. So, that's where I'm going to leave it. Oh, and here's Pete. Begging for dinner. Everybody say bye. Say bye to Pete. Pete, you want to say anything? Got anything to say to chat? No? I'm not very talkative right now. You will if I keep kissing him. No. Okay. Alright. Well, I'll see you guys next time. Oh, got an alt tab.